it's very important for you to listen to the terms and conditions of the sale. You all would have registered and signed the terms and conditions, but nobody reads it. So I'm going to go through the terms and conditions of the sale, so please listen very carefully and understand the rules of the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, the rules of the auction comply with Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act 2008 and the regulations thereof. As always, you would have registered with your ID, driver's license, proof of residential address, and a 10,000 Rand refundable deposit that would have given you a bidder's number. See, we got no water today. But nonetheless, guys, as always, you would have registered for the sale. Please make sure that you have your bidder's number in hand. If you have registered online and if you are seated here, make sure that you check on your profile for your bidder's number. If you have been approved to buy on auction, I will need that number if I sell a vehicle to you. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, please note, as always here on the premises, we do offer finance. You can buy a vehicle finance. However, we do not sell subject to finance. Make sure that your finance is sorted out prior to bidding on a vehicle here today. Or you can have a chat to Bongani. Bongani is our finance manager on the premises, ladies and gentlemen. He can assist you with your finance application and your finance needs. But nonetheless, as always, as the auctioneer, I regulate the bidding. I'm in charge of the sale and my word is final. Should one of my colleagues tell me that I've missed a bid, I have the right to take the bid that I've missed, start the bidding from that process and carry on forward. No negotiations before the sale, no negotiations after the sale. Please make sure you bid on a vehicle while I am selling it. We do not sell vehicles out of auction, not before the auction, not after the auction. The only way you can buy a vehicle right here at Aucor is if you bid on a vehicle on the day of the auction. Nobody can reserve a vehicle for you. Nobody can take a vehicle off the auction. Nobody can sell you a car prior to auction. So please understand that, ladies and gentlemen, as the auctioneer, as I mentioned, I'm in charge of the sale and I regulate the bidding. I'm taking bids from two platforms, from those of you that are seated here in front of me, as well as our online platform where our online bidders will be bidding from the comfort of their own space. So ladies and gentlemen, please I urge you all to bid as quick as possible, especially to our online bidders. I have a first call, second call, third and final call, sold. Once I say sold and my hammer is down, I will not accept any bid that comes in thereafter. So please make sure that you bid on a vehicle in time before I declare a vehicle sold. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we sell all vehicles with no duty to repair. What does it mean? We sell all vehicles foots, toots, as is. What you see is what you buy. So ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you have double checked the vehicles. We do not guarantee the descriptions, makes, mileages, models of the cars. So please, it is your responsibility to make sure that you have checked the vehicles prior to bidding on it. Guys, I also want to let you know, we do not allow any social media. Okay? Please, do not video, do not film, do not take photographs. There are a lot of scammers in the market. They are scamming our customers on a daily basis. They come in here, take pictures of our cars and advertise it on private platforms. Aucor, everything. Original, they are using our company logo. They are using the premises. They are even gone to the extent of using my name, saying that you are dealing with Adrian. I'm the auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, and I only sell vehicles on auction, nowhere else. Okay, so please do not give your hard-earned cash to anybody. Refrain from taking any social media videos and pictures. We do not allow it. If I do see you doing it, I will stop the auction and ask you to refrain from doing so. It's to protect the assets and to protect the buyers on the vehicles that are being sold at Aucor. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, please note all customers will be going through a screening. Okay, make sure that your FICA documents are compliant and they are legit. All customers that buy vehicles here today will go through a FICA screening process and your documents will be double checked. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are selling on behalf of Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, Standard Bank Fleet, and ShopRite as well. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you understand the pricing of today's sale. Okay? All vehicles are sold excluding VAT, which is the hammer price. Okay? Plus 6% buyer's premium on all Mercedes-Benz Financial Services cars. On Standard Bank, there is no buyer's premium, okay? And on ShopRite, there is no VAT, okay? So it'll be the hammer price plus your 2,600 Rand for your documentation fee. If there's a buyer's premium, it'll be 6%. If there's no premium, no 6% and 15% VAT on top of the total amount. On the ShopRite car, there is no VAT payable. So it'll be the hammer price plus 2,600 Rand documentation fee and the 6% buyer's premium. So make sure that you do your calculations properly and that you have enough money to pay for your invoice. Payment is due no later than 48 hours after you've received your email of confirmation and your invoice. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be selling some vehicles subject to confirmation, STC. What does that mean? It means we take the offer back that we received, submit it to the bank, and we get confirmation from them whether we can sell or not. Guys, an STC does take up to 48 hours for approval, so please, I need you to be patient if I do sell a vehicle subject to confirmation. Other than that, I think we are all good. Bit of a smaller lot today, but ladies and gentlemen, as always, I like to negotiate and I take your offers where need be. Please feel free to ask any questions. If I cannot assist you, one of the staff members will assist you. Are there any questions? No questions? Perfect. I wish you the very best of luck. Right, all good? Happiness? I did. Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear the ping? Come on, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, when a bid comes in from an online platform, you will hear a ping. Okay? That is the sound that you will hear. So please note that when a bid comes in, that's the sound that you will hear. All good? Anything else, Antoine? Huge thank you to all our social media followers and to Nati Sanimo on TikTok that streams our auctions weekly. We appreciate the effort you take to be here every week. But nonetheless, I think we're all good.
Can I face the camera to the cars?
Yeah, I think we can face the camera to the cars. You'll operate? Okay. Just point it down, KG. Excuse me. Righty, all good. Okay, let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 2. Lot number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. We're going to go. 2020 on the Nissan X-Trail 2.5% a plus. It's a 4x4 CVT automatic 7-seater. Perfect for the festive season holidays. Nonetheless, it's got to be worth money here today. Where we're going to go to start the bidding. Trade value just short of 350,000 Rand. Where we're going to go here today. Anywhere 220, I'll take the bid. 220, I'll go. Anywhere to 220 now, but to 220 now, can I go? At 220,000 Rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 220, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 220 now, but to 220 now, can I go? At 220,000 Rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? Now, can I try 200? At 200, I'll go. Anywhere to 200 now, but to 200 now, can I get a bid now to go? At 200,000 Rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 200, I'll take the bid now. It's got to go here today. One more time at 200 now, can I get a hand? Now I'm going to close it down at 200 now on the first. 200 on the second, 200,000 Rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 200, sure. Let's move. Lot number 3. Lot number 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. We're going to go. 2020 on the Ford Figure 1.5 TRPCT. On the Ambiente, they're going to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go? Anywhere at 80? At 80, I'll go. At 80 now, but in 80 now, can I go? 80,000 Rand is going to be over here, ladies and gentlemen. At 80, I'll take the bid. Anywhere in 80 now, but in 80 now, can I get a hand to go? One more time, in 80 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? How much you want to pay? Any offer? Too low, ma'am. Give me 65. I can help you there. 65 I have. At a 65 now, but here at 65 now, can I get a 67 and a half? At 67 and a half now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen? At 67 and a half came in. At 67 and a half now, 70. At 70 now, 70 I have. At 70 now, but here at 70 now, can I get a 72 and a half? At 72 and a half now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 70,000 Rand, but here now on the first. On the second, 72 and a half came in, 75 ma'am. At 75 now, 75 I have. At 75 now, can I get a bit now? Wives, you can go through At 75 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 75 is the bid. Can I get a 77 and a half? At 77 and a half now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 75 now on the first. On the second, third and final call. Selling subject to confirmation, 75,000. What's your number, ma'am? 136. Thank you, and it's going to be STC, all right? We'll let you know if the bank accepts. Righty, lot number 4. Lot number 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're going to go. Guys, got to be worth money here today. Where we're going to go. I've already got a bid on this car. It's a 2020 Mercedes-Benz V300 exclusive. Yeah, it's got to be worth money. Trade value just short of 1,320,000. Where are we going to go? I've already got a bid at 840. Can I get a bid now? Anywhere at 850. At 850 now, between 850 now, can I go? At 840, 850 I have. At 850 now, between 850 now, can I get an 860? At 860 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 850 is the bid. At 850 now, 855. 860 came in. 860 now, 865. 865 now, 870. At 870 now, 880. At 880 now, between 880 now, 890. At 890 now, between 890 now, can I go? At 885 now, can I get a bid now? 880 is the bid now, can I get an 890? At 880, 85, 890. At 890 I have now, can I get an 895? At 895 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. 895 came in. 900. At 900 I have now, can I get a 905? At 905 now, but I get a 905 now, 905 came in. 910. At a 910 now, but I get a 910 now, you want to go? At 910 now, 910 I have now, can I get a 910 you in? At 910 the bid now, I'm going to close it down at 910 on the first. 915 came in. 920. At 920 now, but I get a 920 I have. At 920 now, can I get a bid now? 920 now, can I get a 925? I'm going to close it down at 920 on the first. 925 came in. 930 I'll go. At 930 I have now, can I get a 935? At 935 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 930 now on the first. 935 came in. 940. At 940 now, 940 I have. At 940 now, can I get a 945? One more time at a 945, I'm going to close it down at 940 on the first, second, and third. Selling subject to confirmation, 940. 1077. 1077 STC. Righty, lot number 6. Lot number 6 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2014 here on the Land Rover Range Rover Sport 3 litre on the STV6 here, automatic here. It's got to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go to start the bidding? I've already got a bid here. At 280 is the bid. Can I get a 285? At 285 now, but I get a 285 now, can I go? At 280 is the bid now, can I get a 285? At 285 now, but I get a 285 now, can I go? At 285 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 285 is the bid. Anywhere to 285 now, but I get a 285 now, can I get a 280 is 2.5? At 282 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 282 and a half, I'll go. At 280 is a bid now, can I get a hand now? I'm going to close it down. At 280 is a bid now on the first, 280 on the second, 280,000 rand on the third and final call. Selling subject to confirmation, 280 to buy a 1013 STC. Righty. Lot number 7. Lot number 7 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're going to go, guys. It's a 2022 here on the Toyota Quantum here, ambulance here on the 2.8 SL. Long wheelbase here on the panel van. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a bid online at 160 is the bid. Anywhere to 165. Anywhere to 165 now, can I get a hand here, ladies and gentlemen? At 165 I'll go. At 160,000 right now, can I get a 165? At 160 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down at 160 now on the first, second, and third. Selling subject to 160. Came in after, sorry, by a 1059. 160 sold to by a 1067 STC. Righty, lot number 8. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 8. Lot number 8 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. We're going to go. VW Polo 1.6 Comfort Line Sedan. Where are we going to go to start the bidding off here today? Let me just give my guys a bit of a chance. Already got a bid. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 8, 2018 VW Polo 1.6 Comfort Line Sedan. Remember, no VAT on the car. Gotta be worth money here. Trade values gotta be 150 or just short of 160. I'm already on a bid at 70,000 right now. Can you get a 72 and a half now? 75. At 75 now, but you get a 75 now. 75 is a bit now. 77 and a half. 77 and a half now. Can I get an 80? At 80 now, but you get an 80 now. Can I go? At 77 and a half. 80 is a bit now. Can I get an 82 and a half? At 82 and a half now. Can I get Angela? Ladies and gentlemen, at 80 is a bit. At 80,000 right now. Can I get an 82 and a half? Anywhere an 82 and a half now, but you get an 82 and a half now. Can I go? At 80,000 right now. Can I get Angela? Now I'm going to close it down at 80 now on the first, 80 on the second, 80,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 82 and a half, sure. Selling subject to confirmation, but I'm sure they'll approve it. To buy a 1027 STC. Righty, lot number 9. Lot number 9 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. We're going to go 2020 on the Ford figure 1.5 TR VCT on the Ambiente here. Let's have a look. Where we're going to go, guys. Got to be worth money. Anywhere at 75, I'll take the bid. 75, I'll go. Anywhere to 75 now, but at 75 now, can I go? At 75,000 right now, can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen? At 75, I'll take the bid. One more time at 75 now, can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down at 75 now on the first, 75 on the second, 75,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 75, sure. Let's move along. Righty, lot number 10. Lot number 10 here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Moby G golf cart. On the Moby G Estate Pro Custom. Where are we going to go? 13-inch alloy rims here. Built-in tank. Where are we going to go?
Sorry, sir. Please just correct it. Just say it's a Moby G. Because the Pro has headlights. That's all.
Okay, so this is just a normal Moby G Pro. Yeah, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today? Drop the bid for me. Let's go to 55. At 55, I'll go. Then we're to 5 and 5 to 55 now. Can I get a bid now? At 55, I'll go. At 55 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 55, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 5 and 5 to 55 now. Can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 55, I'll take the bid. At 55 now, can I get a bid now one more time? At 55, I'll take the bid now. Can we try 50? At 50 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 50, I'll take the bid. Can we start the bidding here, ladies and gentlemen? At 50 now, got to start here. At 50, I'll go. At 5 and 0 now, bidding at 50 now. Can I get a bid now? 50, I have. At 50 now, bidding at 50 now. Can I get a 52 and a half? At 52 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 50 is the bid now. Can I get a 2 and a half now on the first? 52 and a half on the second. 52 and a half thousand rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 52 and a half, sure. Selling subject to confirmation. 50 to buy a 1084 STC. Righty, this is a beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 11. Lot number 11 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2020 on the Kia Seltos 1.5 TEX MT here. 98,000 Ks on the clock here, low mileage. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today? Anywhere at 200, I'll take the bid. At 200, I'll go. Anywhere at 200, now, but at 200 now, can I go? At 200,000 rand, you lift up your hands, ladies and gentlemen. At 200, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 200 now, but at 200 now, can I get a bid? One more time at 200 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 200,000 rand now, can I try 190? At 190, I'll go. At 190 now, but at 190 now, can I try? Let's try 180 kg. At 180, I'll go. At 180 now, but at 180 now, can I go? 180,000 rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 180 now on the first, 180 on the second, 180,000 rand on the third and final. Nowhere at 180, sure. Is there any offer on the car? Let's move along. Righty, lot number 12. It's a 2023 VW Caddy Kumbi on the 1.6i 7-seater. Ladies and gentlemen, 71,000 Ks on the clock here. These things are worth money. Where are we going to go? Anywhere, trade value just short of 320. Anywhere at 230, I'll take the bid. 230, I'll go. Anywhere at 230 now, but at 230 now, can I go? At 230,000 right now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 230, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 230 now, but at 230 now, 230 I have. At 230 now, can I get a 235? At 235 now, 235 I have. Can I get a 240? At 240 now, can I get a bid now? One more time at 240 now, you want to go? At 240 now, I've got 235. Can I get 240? 240 I have. At 240 came in just before you. 245. At 245 you want to go 2.5. 240, 2.5. At 240, 2.5. Now can I get a bid now one more time? At 240 is the bid. At 240 I don't have 240, 2.5 kg. At 240 is the bid. Can I get a 240, 2.5? At 240, 2.5 now. 240, 2.5 now. Can I get a bid now? Anywhere 245. At 245 now. Can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 240, 2.5 now. Can I get a 245? One more time at 245 now. I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 245 on the first. 245 on the second. 245,000 rand on the third and final.
I was asking if you have 245.
No. Nowhere at 245, sure. Selling, subject to confirmation, 242.5 to buyer 1084 STC. Righty, lot number 13. Ladies and gentlemen, 2019 on the Mercedes-Benz C220D Coupe Automatic. Gotta be worth money here. Low mileage on the clock for the year. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today, guys? How much you gonna go? I'm asking for 300, but somebody give me an offer. How much you wanna pay? No offers. Wow. How much? Can we try 260? 250? 250 I have. At 250 now, bring it to 250 now, can you get it 255? At 255 now, can you get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 255, I'll take the bid. At 255 came in online now, 260, sir. At 260 now, bring it to 260 now, you wanna go? At 260,000 right now, can you get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take the bid now. At 255 now, can you get it 260? At 260 now, can you get a hand, now I'm gonna close it down at 255 now on the first. 255 on the second, 255 on the third and final call. Nowhere at 260, sure. Selling subject to 255. Buyer 1075 STC. Okay. This car is beautiful. I drove it on Friday. Stunning. Righty, lot number 14. Lot number 14 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're going to go. 2024 here, the Mercedes-Benz C220D Automatic. Ladies and gentlemen, this car is like brand new. It's got 2,400 kilometers on the clock here. Where we're going to go to start the bidding. Retail just short of 1 million rand. Trade value just short of 850,000. Okay? New list price probably like 1.4 million, 1.3 million. How much we gonna go? Anywhere at 530 I will take the bid. 530 I'll go. Anywhere at 530 now, bring it to 530 now, can I go? At 530,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 530 I have. At 530 now, bring it to 530 now, can I get a 535? At 535 now, 535 I have. At 535 now, can I get a bid now? Anywhere at 540. At 540 now, can I get a bid now? 540 now, 545. At 545 now, can I get a bid at 550? At 550 now, can I get Angela now? 550 now, 555. 555 I have. At 555 now, can I get a 560? At 555 now, can you get a bit now? I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 555 on the first, second, and third. 560 came in, 565. At 565 now, can you get a bit now? 570, I'll take the bid. At 565 now, 570 now, can you get a 575? 575 I have. At 575 now, can you get a 580? At 580 now, can you get a 580 now? 580 now, 585. At 585 now, I have now, can you get a 590? At 585 now, can you get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 585 on the first, on the second, third and final. 590 came in, 595. At 595 I have now, can I get a 600? At 600 now, can I get a 600 now, can I go? 600 the bid now, 605 I have. At 605 now, can I get a 610? At a 610 now, can I get a 610 now, can I go? At 605 I'm going to close it down on the first, on the second, third and final call. Selling subject to confirmation, 605 1041 STC. Righty, lot number 15. Lot number 15 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 on the Mercedes-Benz CLA 220 CDI automatic. Guys, the CLA is not driving through. Okay? The tire is damaged on the front left-hand side. Okay, and it's got a minor fuel leak on the pipe underneath. So please note that. Nonetheless, guys, trade value just short of 270,000. How much are you going to go to start the bidding off here today? 80 I have. At 80 now, bringing 80 now, can I get an 82 and a half? Anywhere in 82 and a half now, 85. At 85 now, bringing 85 now, you want to go. At 85 now, can I get a bid now, 85 now, 87 and a half. 87 and a half now, 90. At 90 now, bringing it to 90 now, you want to go. 90,000 right now, 92 and a half, 92 and a half now, 95. At 95 now, can I get a bid now one more time? 95 now, you want to go? At 92 and a half, the bid now, can I get a 95? At 95 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 92 and a half, 95 came in. At 95 now, 97 and a half, sir. At 97 and a half, 97 and a half I have. At 97 and a half now, can I get a 100? At 100 now, can I get a 100 now? 100 the bid. 102 and a half, 102 and a half I have. At 102 and a half now, can I get a 105? At a 105 now, can I get a 105 now, can I go? At 105 is the bid now, can I get a 107 and a half? 107 and a half I have now, can I get a 110? At a 110 now, can I get a 110 now, can I go? At 107 and a half now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down. At 107 and a half, 110 came in. 112 and a half. 112 and a half I have. At 112 and a half now, can I get a 115? At a 115 now, can I get a 115 now, can I go? At 112 and a half now, I'm going to close it down. At 112 and a half, 115 came in. 117 and a half. 117 and a half I have. 120 I'll go. At a 120 now, can I get a 120 now, can I get a bit now to go? At 117 and a half now, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 120 I'll take the bit now on the first. On the second. Third and final call. Selling subject to confirmation. 117 and a half. What's your buyer's number? Buy 134 STC. Righty, lot number 16. Lot number 16 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2018 Hyundai H100 here on the 4x2 van body here. It's got to be worth money. Where are we going to go to start the bidding of here today? Guys, how much are you going to go? Anywhere at 110, I'll take the bid. Let's open at 110 kg. At 110 I'll go. Anywhere to 110 now, but I get a 110 now, can I go? At 110,000 rand now, can I get a bid now? At 110 I'll take the bid. At 110 now, but I get a 110 now, can I go? One more time at a 110 now, ladies and gentlemen, now can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down. At 110 I'll take the bid here now on the first. 110 on the second. 110,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 110. Sure. Let's move along. Righty, lot number 20. Lot number 20 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 Land Rover Discovery 4 on the 3-liter TDS TV6 HSC. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today? Guys, how much are you gonna go? Anywhere at 95? I'll take the bid. I can start there, let's see where we go, right? 50 I have. At 50 now, I'm gonna get a 50 now, 52 and a half. At 52 and a half now, I'm gonna get a 55. At 55 now, but get a 55 now, 57 and a half now, 60. At 60 now, but get a 60 now, 60 now, 62 and a half. At a 62 and a half now, 62 and a half came in. At 62 and a half now, 65 is a now, 67 and a half now, 70. At 70 now, but get a 70 now, 70 now, 72 and a half. At 72 and a half is a bit now, can I get a 75? At 75 now, but get a 75 now, 75 is a bit now, 77 and a half. At 77 and a half now, can I get an 80? At 80 now, but an 80 now, can I go? At 77 and a half is a bit now, can I get an 80 now? 80 I have. At 80 now, 82 and a half now, can I get an 85? At 85 now, but 85 now, can I go? At 82 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 85, I'll take the bid here now, I'm going to close it down. At 82 and a half, you want to go 85 on the first. 85 on the second. 85,000 rand, 85 came in. At 85 now, can I get an 87 and a half now, can I get a 90? At a 90 now, but a 90 now, can I go? At 87 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 87 and a half on the first. 87 and a half on the second. 87 and a half on the third and final call. Nowhere at 90, sure. Selling subject to confirmation. 87 and a half to buy a 1059 SGC. Righty, lot number 22. Lot number 22 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're going to go. It's a 2012 here Renault Megane 3. Gotta be worth money here today in the 1.4 TCE GT line coupe. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today? Guys, how much are you going to go? Rest of the body on this car is quite nice. It's only the front. How much are you going to go here today? Any offers on the Renault Megane? Anywhere 10,000, I'll take the bet. 10, I'll go. Anywhere at 10, I'm going to get a 10, now can I go? At 10,000 rand, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 10, I'll take the bet. Anywhere at 10, now I'm going to get a 10, now can I get a hand to go? At 10,000 rand, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 10,000 rand, I'll take the bet here now on the first. 10,000 on the second. 10,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 10,000, sure. 10 I have. At a 10, now I need a 10, now can I get 11? At 11,000 rand, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 10,000 a bed. At a 10, now I need a 10, now can I get 11? At 11,000 rand, now came in, now can I get a 12? At a 12, now I need a 12, now can I go? At 11,000 rand, now can I get a 12? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. At 11,000 rand on the first. 11,000 on the second. 11,000 rand on the third and final 12 came in. Can I get a 13? At a 13, now I need a 13. Now 13 came in. Can I get a 14? At a 14, now I need a 14. Now can I go? At a 14, now I need a 14. Now can I get a bit? Now I'm going to close it down. At 13,000 rand on the first. 13 on the second. 13,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 14. Sure. Selling 13 subject to confirmation. 13,1051 STC. Righty, lot number 23. Lot number 23, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLE 63 SAMG Coupe. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go? Anywhere at 580, I'll take the bet. 580, I'll go. Anywhere to 580 now, but to 580 now, can I go? At 580,000, where now can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 580, I'll take the bet. Anywhere to 580 now, but to 580 now, can I go? At 580 now, but to 580 now, I'm going to close it down. At 580 now on the first, on the second, third and final call. Let's move along. Righty, lot number 24. It's a 2015 Audi A4 1.8 TS. On the MT, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth money here today. Where are we going to go to start putting up here today, guys? How much are you going to go on the Audi? Any offer? No offer. Can I try 45? 45, I'll go. Anywhere to 45 now, but to get a 45 now, can I go? At 45,000 rand now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 45, I'll take the bet. Anywhere to 45 now, but to get a 45 now, can I get a bet now? Anywhere at 40. Anywhere at 40. Anywhere to 40 now, but to get a 40 now, can I go? At 40,000 rand now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 40 now, can I try 35? At 35, I'll go. Anywhere to 3 and 5 now, but to get a 35 now, can I go? At 35,000 rand now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 35, I'll take the bet now on the first. 35 on the second, 35,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 35, sure. Move along. Righty, lot number 25. Lot number 25 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2008 Volvo S40 T5 automatic. Where are we going to go to start the putting up here today? How much are you going to go, guys? How much you want to pay? No offer. Wow. Can I try 20? At 20, I'll go. Anywhere at 20 now, but I get a 20 now, can I go? At 20,000 rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 20, I'll take the bet. Anywhere at 20 now, but I get a 20 now, can I go? At 20,000 rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? Anywhere at 15, anywhere to 1 and 5, to 1 and 5, to 1 and 5 now, can I go? At 15,000 rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 15,000 rand on the first, 15 on the second, 15,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 15. Wow. Sure. Move along. Righty, lot number 26. Lot number 26 here, ladies and gentlemen, on the H1 2.5 CRTI automatic here, ladies and gentlemen. How much are you going to go here today, guys? Wow, this thing's got to be worth money. How much are you going to go? Anywhere at 70, I'll take the bid. 70, I'll go. Anywhere at 79, bring it at 79, can I go? At 70,000 rand, now can I get a hand? Ladies and gentlemen, at 70, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 79, bring it at 79, can I get a hand? At 70,000 rand, now can I get a bid? Now can I try 60? At 60, now bring it at 69, can I go? At 60,000 rand, now can I get a hand? Ladies and gentlemen, at 60, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 60, now bring it at 60, now can I get a hand to go? One more time at 60,000 rand, now can I get a bid? Now, ladies and gentlemen, now can I try 55? At 55, I'll go. Anywhere to 5 and 5 and 55, now can I get a bid? Now I'm going to close it down at 55 now on the first. On the second, third and final call, nowhere at 55, sure. Righty, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 27. It's a 2014 Chevrolet Spark 1.2 L here. It's going to be worth money, low mileage on the clock. How much are we going to go here today? Anywhere at 35, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 35 now, but at 35 now, can I go? At 35,000 rand now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 35, I'll take the bid here. Now I'm going to close it down. At 35, I'll take the bid here now on the first. But too low, sir. At 25, I'll take the bid. At 25 now, you want to go 25? 25 I have. At 25 now, bring it at 25 now, 27 and a half. At 27 and a half now, 30. At 30 now, you want to go now, 30 now, one more time. At 30 I have now, can I get a 32 and a half? At 30,000 rand, I'm going to close it down at 30 now on the first, second, and third, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 35. At 35, I'll do 33, sir. 33 I have. At 33 now, can I get a 34? At 33 now, I'm going to close it down at 33 now, 34 is back in, 35. At 35 now, but at 35 now, I'm going to close it down at 34. At 34,000 rand on the first, 34 on the second, 34,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 35, sure. Selling subject to confirmation, 34,000. What's your buyer's number, sir? By 134 STC. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Our next auction next week, Monday, same time, same place. That's us.